if you've been thinking about introducing some structured weight training to improve your cycling performance. So in today's video, I'm going to take you through my strength training session that I do once or twice a week throughout the year to help me ride stronger, climb stronger, prevent injury, and overall improve my cycling performance. So I'm going to take you through step by step when it comes to the warm-up, bit core strength, and then a simple, effective workout that you can do in less than 45 minutes. So you can get in and out, and it's not going to interfere with your day. Plus, it fits in really well with your cycling training, not compromising too much without increasing fatigue on the muscles, and will fit in really well when it comes to a structured training plan that incorporates strength training alongside your cycling training. So let's get started.
So first of all, we're going to start off with some core stability. Core stability is really essential in preventing injury with the lower back, helping maintain a good posture, and helping you to engage your core, especially when riding on the climbs. And I start every workout with a core stability workout. This just helps to fire up your core muscles, engage your pelvic floor, and everything that you do following the core workout will stem from that. So everything that you do when it comes to lifting and any other form of strength training will come from the core, and you want to lift from the core. So by engaging the core first of all, so by starting off with some core stability first, what you're going to find is that your form and your technique is going to be a lot more engaged, a lot better, and a lot safer. So we're going to go through some simple core exercises that you can start off with before you get into the main workout. So we're starting off with a plank exercise. So this is great for engaging your pelvic floor, keeping your core nice and strong. So you want to make sure your shoulders are in line with your hips and the hips in line with your ankles. And then just relax the neck, and you want to hold the position for a minute. If you're struggling to hold it for a minute, just work up towards holding it for 1 minute. And you can also drop down onto your knees if you want to make it a little bit easier for you to begin with. If you're new to doing a plank, then hold the plank in the full plank position and then drop down to your knees when you're feeling that your back is starting to arc and you're compromising your form. Then we're going to move on to some marching. So you want to pull your belly button into your spine and drive your back into the mat. And as I'm lowering my legs, nice and controlled in each movement, is trying to keep my core nice and flat, my back flat against the mat. There should be no arcing of the spine. As you can see, this is easier from this position. This is just the more advanced exercise. Adding in the arms, alternative to the legs, just to increase the challenge and the resistance of the exercise. You want to again do this for about a minute or 3 sets of 15. Then we're going to move into your floor bridge. This is great for engaging the glutes, to wake the glute muscles up before you go into any squats or any movements that are going to engage the glutes. You want to make sure that your feet are nice and close to your bum. You want to touch your hamstrings as well to make sure you're not lifting with your hamstrings. A lot of time, if your glutes are quite weak, you're lifting with your hamstrings rather than the glutes. So you can just bring the toes off the floor if you find that your hamstrings are doing the majority of the work. You can find this out just by touching your hamstrings. If they're tight, then it means your glutes are not engaging enough. So you want to make sure you're engaging the glutes. This is another alternative exercise where you can have plank marching planks. This really engages the obliques as well, and I'll do this for 1 minute, and then also I'll go into some walking planks as well, and I'll do this for 1 minute as well. And what I tend to do is do a circuit that includes a plank, and then I increase the resistance every time I go through the circuit. So I'll move into a plank obliques and then a walking plank. And also finally, I might add in some crunches, really simple crunches, making sure my core is engaged and I'm lifting with my core. And then also going into some lower leg raises, which will help to engage the lower part of the abs. And again, just want to control your legs on the way down so your core is engaged throughout each exercise. I'll be posting the full workout in the description below, so you can check that out alongside the video.
So following the core workout, which should take you about 10 minutes, we're going to move into a little mobility workout
just to prime the body before going into any structured lifting. So this really helps you just to warm up the muscles and make sure when you step onto the bar or you can do any sort of heavy weights that your body's a little bit more primed and ready to engage in those kind of movements. So the warm-up goes like this. It's going to be a couple squats, feet shoulder width apart, chest up, just squat into about the height of a chair. Then you're going into a forward lunge. Make sure nice and stable on your footing. Make sure your knee is 90 degrees. Then we go into a backward lunge, like so. And again, make sure you're nice and stable. And feel the stretch in the muscles, just to open them up a bit more dynamic stretching. Then we're going into an abductor stretch, chest up, bum back, switch to the other side. And then twist in the other side. So this just helps warm up the knee joints a little bit more. So it's prepared for any twisting. You're not really going to do much twisting within the movement, but just helps increase stability around the knee joint. So you go through the same routine again, just twice through, slow and controlled. Because now we've engaged our core, this should be nice and switched on. Back, and again, back in. And then we go into a squat, backward lunge. And then abductor, really open up those abductors. And then switch. There you have it, that's your warm-up done. So now we're gonna get straight into the workout. Gonna be really simple, just using compound movements, squats, deadlifts, a row, and a chest. Not worrying about any biceps or triceps. We're going to engage those through the exercises that we're going to do today. They're really simple, so let's get to it. So we're going to start with the squat exercise. Start with just a normal bar. This is about a 20 kilo bar, so if you've not lifted much before, this might be sufficient for you. If you haven't done any weight training before, then check out our other video, which is pure bodyweight exercises. So that's a great way to get started if you haven't done any structured weightlifting before. But we're going to do a squat, just a nice warm up again on the bar, about 15 reps. Then we're going to go into the sets. I would begin with 3 sets of 12 with about 1 to 2 minute rest. The longer the rest, generally the better in terms of helping you aid recovery, but also that will allow you to lift heavier and stronger on each rep. If your rest period is quite narrow, you're fatiguing the muscles, so you're really focusing on more of endurance rather than strength gains. And we want to focus more on strength gains, more strength and power. So a bigger rest period of 2 minutes, 90 seconds should be sufficient. So moving into the main part of the workout, we'll start off with some barbell squats with just the barbell, no weight, just to get comfortable with the bar. Before moving in to some weighted barbell squats, I have my heels raised with some plates underneath my heel just to increase range of motion, and then I'll be aiming for 12 sets with this weight before moving straight in to some walking lunges or some lunges as I am here. This is just supersetting the legs, so I'm working in isolation on some single leg movements rather than double leg movements. I'll be doing 12 reps with a 2 minute rest in between. Once I've done that, I'm moving to some bent over row and chest press. This is working the upper body, but 2 really good compound movements to engage all aspects of the upper body without worrying about any bicep curls or isolation movements. And again, 12 reps with a 2 minute rest in between each one. No superset on this one, but overall, this is the complete workout I'll be doing at least once or twice a week throughout the year. So that's a perfect workout for cyclists if you're looking to incorporate weight training into your cycling routine. Try to aim to do that workout at least once during the summer months, ideally twice if you can, but generally as the winter comes around, you should be able to get in 2 sessions a week to really focus on a good foundation of strength during the winter. Then as you come round into the summer, you can drop 1 session and try and just focus on maintenance of the muscle mass that you've developed. while you're getting back out on the bike a bit more in the summer months. So let me know your thoughts about the workout and let me know any questions in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.